atmosphere, respect, glory, worship, let it all be to the Almighty Allah, and peace and blessings be upon Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. It's me, Makowe Akemo Ali, your host on the Order Paper 256, your political, social, and economical platform. This is the platform where we get to analyze, to dig deeper in what has been happening during the course of the week in all sectors, in political sector, in economical, and even in social. But now our main focus, it is mainly on the political sector or the political side, because politics now, it is the talk of the day everywhere. It is politics, 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 politics. So now we are making it a priority to talk, to analyze, to debate, to utter out matters that are political, and even to analyze issues which are politically, that have been aspiring, that have been causing controversies, the ula balus, the igi aga, during the course of the week here in our country and even outside the borders of Uganda. Without wasting any time, let's go and dig deeper in what has been happening during the course of the week on our order paper here. We are having the confession of Honorable HON Sessewanyana, though it wasn't clear. Earlier this week, on Monday, I think it was Monday, it is every Monday, NUP, he addresses the public. So Honorable KYAGULANYI, the party leader of NUP, he said that during the arrests and the detaining of the late Honorable Muhammad Segirinya and the Honorable HON Sessewanyana, all what happened to them, the person to blame is Honorable Mafayasi Mpuuga. Mpuuga was behind it. It was Mpuuga who imprisoned these people. It was Mpuuga who detained. It was Mpuuga who caused all what happened to the two fellows. And he brought HON Sessewanyana, he called upon Honorable HON Sessewanyana to come, either to quantify or not even to quantify. Now HON Sessewanyana, this is what he had to say. Though it wasn't that specific on what Honorable KYAGULANYI wanted him to say, he was trying to bypass around it, to beat around the bush with the issue, mentioning other names, but Honorable KYAGULANYI was more specific on what he wanted. He wanted Honorable HON Sessewanyana to say that Mpuuga was responsible for them to be arrested. Mpuuga was responsible for them to be imprisoned. Now it has been that issue. It has caused a lot of reactions. Now we, as the order paper, we want to dig deeper into it. We want to have an extra eye, the ego eye. You know, here on the order paper, we see things in a different perspective, in a far different perspective. We widen the spectrum of an issue. That's why I am called Analyst Marcos. Now, this is what I have to say about this matter. One, Honorable HON Sessewanyana, for all along, he has been quiet about this. All along, he has been quiet about this matter. Now, he was brought to say that Mpuuga is responsible. Mpuuga was responsible. What do these people want to bring about? One, to me, I see this issue as a diversionary. We are in a situation of where NUP always brings diversionary stories from our main cause, from the main issue of what we want to pursue. If it sees that now the public, it is on this, the public opinion, it is on this, always it will try to bring other issues to center the debate on and to leave the main issue which we were. If you remember very well, during the call for justice to free Dr. Kanoki Besigye to be granted bail, you remember that time of where most of Ugandans, they had raised a public opinion, they had raised, and even other forces, they had came together to demand for the release, to demand for the free of Dr. Kanokiza Besigye. Nope. It played a reverse psychology in this of it also coming to be part of the cause to free Dr. Kanokiza Besigye. Remember very well of where even they had to have a press conference to address the press, to address the public on the matter of free Dr. Kanokiza Besigye at their party headquarters with other political party prayers, with other forces of change to demand for the release of Besigye. And I remember Honorable KYAGULANYI, the party president, he said that they are giving 48 hours, I think, to release Dr. Kanokiza Besigye, or to bring Dr. Kizza Besigye in the courts of law. I remember that's what he said. But before the end of the 48 hours that they had given to the government, in the 48 hours, the government arrested Chairman Nyanzi in order to take away the attention, the attention that was on the cause of Dr. Kanokiza Besigye. Remember, even where Dr. Kanokiza Besigye, where it belongs, that is in the Lukunjiri, people they had started to rise. And even here in Kampala, the concerned people they were. And I remember the hashtag was going viral. And even I myself, I had to hashtag. I had to be part of the campaign that free Dr. Kanokiza Besigye. Now, NUP, because it is the leading opposition party, it had also to be part of, though it was silent before, it had played not to be really bothered about the matter, but because forces were arising, so it had also to come to the track and also to ride on the track. Now, they are riding on the track, but indeed, they must also put a diversionary story of where Chairman Nyanzi was arrested. So, they diverted the attention from the real campaign of a true freedom fighter now to a mere joker, Chairman Nyanzi. Everyone, free Chairman Nyanzi, Baba Chairman Nyanzi. Chairman Nyanzi has been arrested. Chairman removed our concentration from Dr. Besigye. Now, let me relate that matter to this matter of Allan Ssewanyana. People they had converged calling up other entities to champion a public opinion about these abductions. In fact, we had got a chance of where we were going to put an end on these abductions of people. Getting the evidence from a tweet of the CDF, him confessing that he is responsible of what is happening. He is responsible. So that was enough evidence for us to build on. That, you know, there is so and so, is a top government official, he has been so clear. He is also giving evidence upon himself that is detaining someone. He arrested someone, he abducted someone. And that was Edemutwe. So, taking it away from Edemutwe as an individual, we were going to use that spark as another. We were going to use that spark in order to call for justice, in order to call for sanity, in order to stop this impunity. You see, because it was not because we had got a person, even him confessing to us that he is having so and so, and even is in his basement. Now here comes Honorable KYAGULANYI to divert all the attention from the main issue, to divert all those Ugandans who are not serious, to divert those Ugandans who are serious, but when they don't have an extra eye on the matter. He had to divert, bringing in Allan Ssewanyana. Allan Ssewanyana to come and to confess and to come to quantify his words that indeed it was Honorable Mapaya who was responsible. Our question is very simple. During the release of Allan Ssewanyana and the late Mama Segenya Rahmatullah, Mpuga was blamed to have negotiations for their release. So I really wonder how could a person be, when he was responsible for the release of the people of the of these two people, that is Honorable Sewanyana and Honorable late Mamad Segirinya. He was responsible for their release, of where I had to negotiate for the release of them, but he still is the same person who was responsible for their arrest. It is a fundamental contradiction. If you say that Impuga is responsible, then this it means that Impuga really, I don't get it why Honorable Kyagulanyi always wanted to bring the versionary stories. Because Impuga was blamed. And I remember Honorable Babedi Bwanika one time saying that let us negotiate with the government so that these people they can be granted bail. Let us negotiate with the government so that these two individuals, these two MPs, they can be released. Loop said no. And after their release, they even had to question the release of these two fellows. And remember, they were not welcome. The reception that they got after their release from prison at their party headquarters, it was not really that welcoming. It was not. Now, Honorable Kyagulanyi, why now do you come? Why now do you come out to say that they told you that Honorable Pius Impuga was responsible? Why now? That is the question which I want to ask you. One, you had to tell it to us before even. Two, the day when Honorable Mamadi Segirinya died, you say that Museveni is responsible for his death because Museveni imprisoned the Honorable Segirinya, and during when Honorable Segirinya was being put in jail, that's where he got this sickness that he has been battling with that has caused his death. So Museveni is responsible, and you took the blame to Museveni. Now you are exonerating President Museveni. You are bringing it to Honorable Pius Impuga. Really? What is your grudge with Honorable Pius Impuga? Because I think now it is even beyond the 500 million that you really wanted to center your base of your battle against him. It is beyond that. I think now it is getting too much. It is getting too much. I don't know your political under Honorable Kyagulanyi, because ever since Honorable Pius Impuga left, you are making a lot of errors. You are making a lot of political blunders. Your political handler indeed is sleeping at the job. He is. These blunders, they are too much. Too much contradiction. Fundamental contradictions. No, style up. By now, when NRM it is building party structures, it is building party structures, it is creating a perception of numbers that in their NRM registers they have registered 19.4 million members of NRM. That is a wrong perception which these people they want to portray, to tell to the public that, you know, for us as NRM, we are already having 19.4. And it has been evident to the extent we have all elections of NRM LC1 chairmans in all areas all over Uganda. We have had a country coverage on this. NRM it is telling us that now they are going to use that in rigging the elections that come 2026. That indeed we have won the elections. Remember, because for us, even we are having numbers, they are at our side. So if we are having 19.4 million members of NRM, there is no any way how we are going to fail to have around like 6 million, because I think a president to win an election of Uganda, it must be having more than like 5. Because when you have more than 5 millions, I think now you qualify to have uh, a percentage above 51% and above. You see, now NRM, it is championing that. The leading party in the opposition, instead of also encountering this narrative, this wrong perception which NRM it is trying to build, it is also doing it is now doing the diversionary, bringing diversionary stories. NRM, NRM Mafaya Simpuga is responsible. Really, really, you people, we want to take us serious. Take us serious. Don't take Ugandans for granted like that. Don't take Ugandans that they are so that myopic, they can be deceived. No, take Ugandans serious, especially those who support you. Me, I don't support NUP. I'm clear on that, but I support the cause. I support a cause of change. Though I'm not a supporter of NUP because I don't see their seriousness. Me as a person, I don't see it. I don't see how serious these people they are. As I don't see, I don't see it. In fact, it is such a very risky business. Someone to invest in time and money, thinking that NUP will deliver success to Ugandans. No, it can't be NUP.